Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, once again accompanied by the ever-lovely Zombie Huesitos and the rest of the spooky crew, and we're here to regale you with the last part of this haul of DVDs. Yes, indeed. Got a good amount of DVDs stacked up like I always do when I bought them. And I've been saving them up, and then things happen. I forgot to get around to it. I think I mentioned in the prior video that I really should get around to talking about some DVDs that I got. So here we are. So let's get started before I go in a tangent that I tend to go to. Because my mind wanders, you see. And I start thinking about random stuff or talking about random stuff. And I forget what I was talking about, and then I go back and circle back, and then it's a whole jumbled mess of stuff. So Focus, DVDs. First off, I am always hunting down, among other things, I always have my eye out on things that I want to collect to complete my humble DVD collection. And one of those are these Dragon Dynasty sets that came out a number of years ago. And I have quite a few. This is number 18, 2-disc edition of The City of Violence. The martial arts movie. They're released under the Dragon Dynasty. I have a few, but I haven't been able to complete the collection that I want. And oh boy, I think there's like 50 titles. And I think I only have like 20 so far. So I got a long ways to go. But 2-disc set. Oh, it's one of those snapper things. I think I just broke it. Yes, but 2-disc set. 1, 2. I like these 2-disc sets. One is the movie and the other one's the special features. Good time. So that might be really, really good. And it gets me a little bit closer to completing my Dragon Dynasty set. Also picked up this one, Clash of Champions. I don't remember the year this is. And I don't remember the card. But, with the network dying, eventually I read the news that the network's gonna die out. And the WWE not releasing any more physical media except for the big 4 events, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and the Rumble. You're not gonna get any physical media, and a lot of the old stuff is out of print. So whenever I come across a DVD that I don't own from WWE, I pick it up. But this was when Kofi Kingston was champion, so I don't know what year, I can't remember what year that was, before they hilariously and very offensively made Brock Lesnar beat Kofi Kingston in a couple of seconds, and that was super annoying. But yes, Clash of Champions from I don't know what year. That one was the event where all the titles were on the line, but this one had Alexa Bliss in it, and I had to pick that one up, of course. Picked up this one, Blind Buy, but I picked it up because I was looking forward to this, and this is Baba Yaga. Yes, indeed, a Russian movie. This is a Russian movie spoken in Russian about the legend of the witch that would take away children to eat them. John Wick was called the Baba Yaga, which is a thing. But yes, never seen this, but again, curious about the legend of the titular character. This one, I've been made no calls in mentioning that I like this. I even did a review of it for Echo Zero's Echo Zero. Cha, baby. My good buddy Echo did the 80s week challenge, and I know I talked about this movie, and I already own it in the OG DVD release, but I saw this one and I thought, am I really gonna double dip just to get a couple of special features? You bet your ass I did, and I got the magical edition of Xanadu with a really cool cover there. I like that. I like that a lot. And it does indeed have some more special features. The DVD that I own is a very bare bones release, doesn't have anything, but this one has a whole bunch of special features. So that's why I double dipped and I bought Xanadu, the magical edition. But I really like this. Really like this. Also picked up Skyline. why did I buy Skyline if I'm pretty sure I already own it? Well, I checked. And the version that I have is a Canadian version that I just own. And I was like, well, it has everything in French and English. I want to get a bare bottom ones. And I did get one, but that's a rental one. And I was like, God damn it, I'm really going to buy Skyline for a third time just because it's an actual release with a couple of special features. And it has the slipcover. Well, yes, you bet your ass I did. So I got this super cheap. So I was like, I'm not losing any money here. The next one I picked up because it reminds me, of course, of my good friend, my fellow budget baller brother, Pat from Half Cheetah Will View. His name comes from this TV show. So I saw this and I was like, I'm going to get it because it reminds me of my good budget baller brother, Pat. And that's Half Gun Will Travel. His channel is Half Cheetah Will View. A play on words from Half Gun Will Travel. It's the complete first season. The box is a little beat up, but the discs are okay. And again, this I bought 100% as an homage and a collectible piece to remind me of my good pal and fellow budget baller Pat. With this, I was more of a gunman or bonanza kind of guy on TV. But I never remember seeing Have Gun Will Travel. But again, this is part of the... I like to collect things that remind me of my fellow community members and friends on YouTube. And that reminds me of my pal Pat. Next thing I picked up is this one. I don't know what this one will be. Good or bad, it says it's based on a true story. And I always take that with a grain of salt because based on a true story actually means inspired by something that happened, but we are embellishing to make a movie. And this is The Vampire Clan. But again, sexy vampire chick. Swing! I'm always sold on that. And I don't know, it might be inspired by that guy that thought he was a vampire because he got really into LARPing. And he got a bunch of people to kill someone because he thought he was a vampire. Might be inspired by that. Next, I picked up this one, starring Clint Walker, Killdozer, on Blu-ray. Always very, very cool to see these weird movies that I don't remember get a Blu-ray release. But, yes, Clint Walker on Killdozer. Next, picked up this one, Sublime. Like the cover there. And it's about this guy that gets sent to a hospital and some shady shit is happening in the hospital. But again, comes with a slipcover. And I thought I already owned this. Here's some DVD porn for you. But I thought I owned this one, but going through my list, I didn't have it. So either I really hope I didn't have it, and I didn't just buy this double, but it wouldn't be the first time that I buy a double. Not gonna lie. Then I picked up this one called The Guest. Yes, indeed, it's about someone that's a guest, and it turns out he might be a psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Na 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 na. Run, 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 run. And that's all I can sing because I don't want to get copyright. But yes, might be good. Don't remember seeing that. The next one I got is not a horror movie, but it's a snapper case, and I remember this when I was in university. A teacher showed this movie to us, and I was like, watching a movie instead of a class, sign me up. And they showcased this one to showcase like history or stuff like that. I don't remember, but it has, I think it has Daryl Hannah, and that's Clan of the Cave Bear in snapper case. And I always remember this cover. It's one of those iconic covers that always sticks out when you were renting your VHSs and then later on DVDs. I really like this cover. Really cool. Again, thought I already had it. But I was remembering it with something else. But I don't have this particular cover, so now I own Clan of the Cave Bear. And the last one is a movie that reminds me, again, because I picked it up, reminds me of my buddy JT from JT's Horror Discussions. This movie gets brought up a lot, you see on the... I just had to get it because it reminds me so much of my buddy JT. Even though I remember him most because of the Saw series, he did a really cool retrospective that I really enjoyed the hell out of, his Saw retrospective. But this one gets brought up so often in his chats that I just had to get it. And I didn't own this one. I actually don't own any season or box set of this particular series. But this is Twin Peaks Fire Down Below in the Snapper case. Now, after buying this, I researched, and it turns out the Criterion Collection has a way better set of this movie, and I'm like, well, damn it, but I can't afford that set. So buying the Snapper case in really, really good condition. It's really, really rare to find Snapper cases because this is just cardboard that are in this good of a condition. But I finally own it, and I'll finally be able to watch it. Or I'll wait until JT, I hope he hasn't done it, it does his watch along, and I can pop this up and see it later on. But yes, pick this up because it reminds me of my buddy JT from JT's Horror Discussion. Yes, indeed. Name dropped a couple of people, didn't I, this episode? But that was what I got. What I'm most looking forward to is seeing this one because, again, I have never seen it, and I don't own Twin Peaks on DVD. And the one that I'm going to recommend and one that I'm going to watch for sure is the special features on Xanadu. It has a Swan from the Warriors. It has oh, I forgot his name, the Singing in the Rain guy, Gene Kelly, I think his name is, and it has, you know, really it's a guilty pleasure. Leave me alone. Have you seen any one of these movies? Do you like what I've got? Do you hate what I've got? Have you seen Xanadu and you're like, Professor Macabro, all your hard cred just went down the crapper? Let me know in the comments down below. But until we see you all again next time, this is Professor Macabro. That is Zombie Huesitos, and we wish you all a very happy closing of your 2024 and a very happy 2025 to all of you from the Spooky Crew, Zombie Huesitos, and myself. But until we see you all again next time, we wish you all, like always, a good evening.